What if I just did 3 screams? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Welcome back, Goons and Gaggle, dear friends.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of this haunted Tootsie Pop?
The world may never know.
Tootsie Pop. There hasn't been a Tootsie Pop around here in 25 years.
Why tonight's the
anniversary.
The Tootsie Pops have been coming in from the inside the house.
Captain's dad is now
is coming from inside the pop.
Fucking stupid. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a hell of a week. My agents here have been festering inside themselves about what to do. I want to start by asking,
festering.
Yeah, have each and every one of you had a moment like Daphne and Diana had where you thought you fucking saw something? Like a haunted moment? Has everybody had that where you're like, I could have swore that was something that was actually
Hey,
there?
talk about it.
I don't know if I've necessarily. I don't know. I definitely would not call it a haunted moment. But well, first of all, let me. So I was in. Oh gosh, the year was probably about 2009. And I was in college at the time, and I had just pulled, I think, 2 all-nighters in a row.
That'll do it.
Jeez.
And I was in an FYE. Remember those?
Oh wow!
Yeah, for your entertainments.
I looked up quickly from whatever like row of merchandise I was looking at, and I could have sworn I saw Darth Vader quickly walking down. Like, you know how they have like all of the sort of like waist high rows, like it's not like shelves in a grocery store that come up above your head. They're like up to your belly button of like CDs and movies and whatever. And just like a few rows down, could have sworn Darth Vader just going whoosh, just walking very quickly with his cape billowing behind him. And then I was like, I need to go the fuck home right now. And I need to not be the one driving the car because I will kill someone.
If you were in New York City, I would have just assumed it was Darth Vader.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
That's probably
might have very well been Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Haunted by space fascists, AK.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Been there.
Wow. Can't really escape from the space fascists, can you?
Actually, Anne says, I used to live in a house from 1860 across from the Woodland Cemetery, and my roommates and I would just hear us calling each other when we hadn't said anything.
Fuck that. Nope.
Yikes.
Nope. In some famous words, fuck that shit, I'm out.
I used to pretty adamantly deny ghosts. I used to be kind of a ghost denier, but I've realized.
Trevor, what in your life changed that made you seeing ghosts?
Well, I realized it no longer serves me personally, and it certainly does not serve my relationship because Campbell believes in ghosts big time, and I actually love Campbell. Campbell believes that ghosts don't hurt people, and I tend to agree. So now I believe in ghosts.
I feel really strongly about this. Like whenever I hear, like I love this podcast, Scare You to Sleep, but I don't listen to the fiction episodes, which is mostly the whole show. I listen to the dark Reddit and the true horror episodes. And so much of the true horror is people writing in being like, I saw this spooky thing, and if I hadn't gotten out of there in time, I know I wouldn't be here today. And I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, there is no evidence. There's no evidence in all of time and space of ghosts hurting people. Like, ghosts are just living their lives, and I think it's really offensive. I think it's really offensive when people are like, that ghost would have killed me. I'm like, the fuck it would have. It just scared you.
Yeah.
I love how Campbell said ghosts are just living their lives, and we all went,
yeah.
Joke.
Well, I do have some thoughts on that, and I'll get to them in just a moment after I call out the quick story from our newest follower, Rampant Escapism. It was their older brother moving a T-shirt that he had tied in a tree like 20 feet up. So I thought they were ghosts. I have to. Like, I have to know: was your older brother just retrieving this T-shirt, or was your older brother actually trying to scare you? So I don't know. Could have maybe he was just living his life and moving his T-shirt up in that tree.
Oh my gosh. Rampant escapism immediately cut to 20 something ghosts standing behind Campbell nodding their heads.
Yeah, totally. Just live my life.
You know why? Because I think I did actually see a ghost when one time we were visiting Campbell's old childhood home back in Virginia, and we were staying in the room that used to be her niece's, and so there were still a bunch of kids' toys in there. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and I think what I saw was a ghost of a Civil War lady looking through the toys. I think she was looking for one for her kid.
Yeah. Trevor, I've brought the spook into Trevor's life.
Yeah, she did.
Trevor has started seeing shit.
Yeah.
Since he met me.
Yeah.
I one thing that I remember it so vividly. I have had like several ghost experiences, but the one that was not a ghost, but this T-shirt story reminds me of it. Oh, okay.
No, keep going.
Are you getting a signal from beyond?
Yeah, absolutely. It's telling me. I think it sounds like a male voice. Maybe I would have to estimate about 15 years old.
Okay.
Asking me if I can buy him beer. Oddly enough.
Huh.
I just made that up. No, I just pushed a button on my headphones and they beeped, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell I did and if I broke anything.
I was going to say, what are you?
But thanks for sending me.
We should do. That's a good idea. Actually, Anne says we should all go hang out in Eastern State Penitentiary.
We gotta do it this year.
That would be fun.
We gotta do it this year.
If we just we just do like some green light cameras, some dark vision cameras, like ghost hunters, and go through Eastern.
Only if
Goon hunters.
Goon hunters.
Only if Campbell pays for the sticker that allows them to like pull her into the.
I would gladly. I would love to be sacrificed.
Yeah. One of us.
I'm a spooky kid.
Tyler, any spooky crazy shit that you've experienced?
Not really. Like, I do believe in it. I'm a believer. I feel like I used to always see like the phantom cat. Like, what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The cat like going around the corner and like, wait a minute, there's no cats in this house.
There hasn't been a cat in this house in 40 years.
25 years.
Yeah. My favorite story is from my the place my mom works is like a bed and breakfast, and they like all their buildings are really old. And this guy like went to bed and his wife was down at the bar, and then he nodded off, and then he felt like her lay down on the bed next to him, and his water cup, she refilled his water cup, and like he drank it, like went back to sleep, and then like woke back up to her coming back in the room and was like, oh, like what did you like leave the room for?
Sorry.
A ghost has entered the chat.
But I was like, yeah, what did you leave the room for? And she was like, what are you talking about? Like, this is, I'm just getting back. I haven't been back in the room since I like went down the first time. So just like creepy stuff like that, like a rocking chair in a room that like randomly rocks on its own. But nothing to me personally other than ghost cats. I hang out with ghost cats.
That's
ghost
awesome.
Cats.
Hell yeah.
Ghost cats are the best cats.
Hell yeah. I just remembered a spooky one. We had an O'Hare family reunion at my Aunt Lisa's house, and she had a terrifying, humongous, sprawling old like Southern house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening, like I was like a little kid, and I was like around the corner, and I was listening to the adults talking, and the adults were telling each other scary stories that had happened in that house.
Oh no!
And one of them was that when my aunt was pregnant, she was like asleep, and she felt someone jumping on her belly. She like woke up and there was like a little ghost kid jumping on her pregnant belly. And then minutes later, I went downstairs and was like, yeek, I'm going to go pee. And I got locked in the bathroom from the outside. Like I literally couldn't leave. I had to be rescued.
Oh.
They had to break the door down.
Fuck that shit. What? I'm out. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Kerspook.
So the owners of the house that I now have, their brother apparently this is hearsay, apparently overdosed in the bathroom upstairs.
Oh no.
And we weren't privy to this. Like, the realtor didn't tell us. Nobody told us. That's not really, you don't need to disclose that sort of stuff. So I don't know if anybody has ever gone out drinking and just doesn't drink enough water. And you have that thing where you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I need water. Chug like a bottle of water to your face. Water. I don't need it. There's been a couple of times where I've woken up like that. Spoiler alert. That's me. I've woken up a couple times like that, and I look across my room and I can swear that the shape of like a coat or something, it looks like a person just like standing in the corner.
I don't like this.
Freaking spooky, man.
Freaking spooky, man. Abster says that is something that should be disclosed.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. I agree. Yeah. Yes. You know how I found out? The former owner bought me a drink at the bar. That's like right across the street from my house because he lives like down the street now. And that guy was like, oh, hey, by the way, did you know somebody died in your bathroom? And I was like, no.
And then they prevented you from drinking water and they were like, Godspeed tonight, kiddo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dark night.
Jeez, can't make this shit up. Well, speaking of seeing shit that might not be there. Ruh-roh, am I right? But before we jump into last week's endeavors, I'd like to throw it on over to Campbell for sponsorship corner.
Boy, howdy! It's sponsorship corner with Campbell. We are supported as ever by Modern Artifice, maker of magical merchandise and nerdy novelties, and the fine metal dices that you see Ned displaying there. You can find Modern Artifice on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/Modern Artifice. You can use our discount code Goon10 to get 10% off your entire order. And anytime you use our discount code anywhere with any one of our sponsors, it helps us out. It helps us maintain these relationships with our sponsors. It helps show your support. It's super, super helpful. The other way to show your support that is super helpful is by subscribing to us on Patreon at patreon.com/criticalfaildm. Our sponsorships or our subscriptions start at $5 a month, up to $50 if you are wealthy and generous. And
or not wealthy and reckless.
With the way the current market's going, it's better than investing in stocks.
A bunch of folks have taken advantage recently of the annual subscription, which gets you 10% off when you pay up front.
Yeah.
So, for example, you can get an entire year's subscription at the $5 level for $60 when you pay up front, which rocks.
That's just good business sense right there.
That's just good sense.
Yeah.
Also, we are very proud to announce that our official website has launched.
Yeah.
We now have a website. If you go to criticalfaildm.com, that is us. This is our starter website, and I hope to make her cuter and full of more treasures. But we finally, after much work and hemming and hawing, got that working this week. Hey.
So go send us some love. And also an update with Modern Artifice. They are also redoing their website. And our Goon 10 discount works there as well. So if you see a set of dice on their website that isn't on the Etsy and vice versa, the Goon 10 still works. You can still get your discount there.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
And before I kick it back to you, Ned, because our giveaway item is in your possession.
You want me to show it?
Show it in 2 seconds after I do a content warning corner, which is that this is a spooky improvised adventure that so far has included sanity loss, car crashes, gun violence, bird whistles, and sexiness.
Yeah.
So do what you got to do. Step away if you need to. Have a beverage and come back when it's fun. Ned, what are we giving away tonight?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Pat Sajak, because we're giving away a new car. No, I'm kidding. We are actually giving away this awesome Dice Tower.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
This is our last C4 Labs giveaway. But
Thanks,
this is
C4 Labs.
the Walnut Dice Tower. It is a hard acrylic exterior. It's got some sick little inlets of walnut wood, and then it has this awesome tray that attaches and detaches. If you already have a tray, it fits right onto the side of said tray. To give you an example, I have my own little tray here, and it sits
Chunk.
right on the side there. So it's super awesome. And if you have metal dice, it makes an awesome sound as it goes
sounds
down.
good.
A delicious.
So that will be our giveaway item today.
Sweet.
If you look past that hard acrylic exterior, you get to the warm clicky clackies.
I thought you were going to say a chewy walnut
walnut.
center.
A chewy walnut center.
You know, I was sort of mulling over different versions of it in my head, and but actually, in reality, the wood inside is also very hard. So it's
Ned's
Yeah.
chewy center
Oh,
drives
there
me
it is.
walnuts.
Oh boy. Quick, Ned.
Get there, Trevor.
say more things.
Well, for those of you who are new to what we do, we are playing Delta Green. And Delta Green is not about guns. Delta Green is not about a bug hunt. And Delta Green is not about understanding. Delta Green is about the end of everything. Your family, everything you know, your country, all life on Earth. It's about the end of everything and your place in it. Because you'll end too. That's what the fear is about. That's what the game is about. It's not about winning. It's not about advancement. It's not about the best weapon or the most clever plan. Delta Green is about the end of everything and how much of it you'll live to see. Welcome. I'm Ned Iannacone, and I will be your handler this evening.
Handle us, Daddy.
I will handle you.
I
As
know the hashtags.
hashtag handle me daddy. When last we left our agents, y'all were having a bit of a
You're on a sleepover.
yeah, a bit of a powwow, and a couple of you were seeing some shit that might not have been there,
But it so was, though.
or maybe it was.
It so
Yeah.
was, though.
I think
Yeah.
it was.
I think
Definitely
it was.
must have been there.
We left off with everybody kind of going to bed. We zoomed out of the apartment building in the greater city of Philadelphia, and we saw the flames from the restaurant. We saw the car crash at the intersection. We saw kind of everything that had transpired that night. Do any of you set an alarm?
I definitely do.
What time?
I think I have an old school alarm clock that goes off at like 6. Honk.
You look at the
Whack.
clock. It is 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's overcast. It's gray out.
Uh-huh.
The drizzle and the rain from the night before has subsided. However, it is cold. There's no sun. It is a dark, gloomy day.
Mm-hmm. I'll hop up. I'll hit the alarm clock as fast as I can because Diana's also asleep in my bed. And I'll hop up in my FBI sweatsuit. Hello?
It's coming. It's coming from inside the
I am
walls.
so sorry. I am such a mess today.
They're everywhere. Quick,
Please.
everybody roll sanity check.
Please go on.
Do go on. I will head into my living room
Yep.
and put on a pot of coffee,
Great.
and smoke a cigarette. And
Do you step outside or do you smoke in the living room?
I have like a fancy little balcony that I can like go out on.
You sure do. So you
slidey door.
slide that old
I
90s glass door.
slide, Yep, onto my balcony
The
overlooking
90s glass
big
door
room.
with the wooden handle.
Come on.
Yeah. Mhm.
Those
Right.
those like hanging blinds.
Yep. Those
Yes.
shitty hanging blinds
Uh-huh.
that are stained yellow from the cigarette smoke. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
If you
Diana,
have a
give me. Go ahead, Trevi.
If
Go
you
ahead. buddy.
have a balcony, I think when you step out onto it in the morning, Teddy is in a sleeping bag with his all of his clothes hung up on a clothesline stretching across the balcony. And he's got like a little kerosene camp stove that's already bubbling.
He's made like Pacific Storm, like Pacific Desert Storm coffee. He's got like sand and dirt and like
It's percolating.
yes,
Chicory and dirt.
Oh man,
He went down to the Market Street subway and caught a rat just spinning on a spoke over the fire.
Morning,
man.
ma'am. I'm so sorry to make use of your outside facilities. It's just I sleep a little better under the open stars. You know what I mean?
Were you able to see some open stars?
Not really, no, but I know they're there.
Yeah. And I'll kind of lean up against the corner of my balcony smoking a cigarette. What are you cooking? What are you doing?
Oh, no, just making a bit of a morning brew for myself. Would you like some?
I don't know. What is that?
Well, it's real delicious. It's dehydrated mushrooms boiled with orange peels and, for good measure, just a little bit of Tiger Balm.
You drink that every day?
Every morning.
Come on, thank you,
Son of a
Trevor.
bitch.
You son of a bitch.
that makes a lot of sense now.
Bring it home.
The way that it is. Diana, roll me an alertness check if you can, please.
Did you mean Daphne?
Sorry, no, Diana. Roll me an alertness.
Oh, you did mean Diana. Alertness, you say? Oh my goodness! I'm just now realizing I forgot to bring up my character sheet. I know. Again, total mess today.
Roll. It's automatically 50-50 chance. Roll.
No, I have my sheet. Hold on. I was saying before we went. I refused. I was saying before we went live. Like I just like something that it was like something was just weird in my brain today. Like it was raining, and I don't really know what it was.
The water in Philadelphia is poison.
Yeah,
that's true.
Water. If you're
That's true. Fortunately,
on Patreon.
Fortunately, I live upstream of Philadelphia, so my water is doing okay. But
subscribe
still,
to us on Patreon. The water in Philadelphia is poisoned.
Subscribe to us on Patreon so we can afford bottled water.
Oh my god!
All right, alertness.
Oh my god,
Tyler.
Dang it! I rolled a 29 over 26.
Damn it!
So you sleep soundly in the bed. The alarm clock did not wake you up.
Oh, okay. Well, then good.
Yeah.
That was just a free failed roll, so I could check that box. Yeah. Diana, I think once, like Diana is, while Daphne was in the bed, I think she was like subconsciously in her sleep pretty good about keeping to her side. But I think as she's like 25% awake and can sort of feel that there is no longer a body in the bed, I think she just goes like full starfish. And in the morning, her hair gets real frizzy.
Nice.
That's all.
Nice.
Cute.
Okay.
Roll for hair.
Long,
Ned
thick,
is working
black
over
hair.
there. I think Ned is about to roll something mysterious.
You feel like a as you roll over and you're like starfish, you're kind of like your head's turned to one side, and you feel like this light flashing on your eyelids.
Yeah. Is it enough to wake me up?
Give me another alertness with a +20.
Oh, okay. Definitely not. I crit failed. I rolled an 88.
Shit.
You are sleeping like the dead. So this flashing light goes unassumed.
Yep.
And meanwhile, out on the porch, I don't think I want to drink that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's real good for you in the morning. It cleans you right out, gets you all, like tip-top shape, ready for the day. Out with the old, in with the new. And
Tiger Balm, like Tiger Balm that you put on your body?
Yeah. Well, it's not. You put Tiger Balm on your body?
Oh, dear. Huh.
Don't go there. Don't go there, Daph. Don't go there. Cut the mic.
And I'll finish my cigarette on the porch. Do you need clothes to wear? No. Oh no, never.
Oh no,
mind.
I took the liberty of washing all my belongings in your sink last night.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm out to dry here. You see,
I see that now.
I'm very self-sufficient, ma'am.
We cut to like 2 a.m. and Teddy's like, "We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes." Like dunking his
Washboard, like the actual
dungarees,
washboard.
like stark naked. We see the view from behind the counter, bare ass, just like dunking his underwear in the sink and like wringing them out.
He's still singing as he goes and hangs him on the line, and somebody down below in Old City goes, "Shut the fuck up!"
What's the matter? You don't like the classics?
Fuck you!
Go to bed, you prick! Yeah, exactly.
I don't have anything within reach that can mimic the sound of a washboard because I thought he would have like an actual washboard. When she comes. Oh wait, I can do the Dolly Parton fingernails thing.
I do the spoons against my knee.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh my God.
ASMR. I will
Unbelievable.
leave Teddy to his Tiger Bomb beverage. I'll finish my cigarette and flick it off the porch and go back inside and finish making coffee.
Tiger bomb on your body. How disgusting.
And I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll call. It's really early. I'm going to call Stevie at home.
Yeah. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Ah,
Oh, good. All right. So you made it home.
yeah.
You're right.
What? Oh, Daph.
Good morning. You're right.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's early. It's like 6. You can go. What are you going into the office today?
Yeah, I probably should be.
I got a kind of a crazy question for you, and I know it's not like me to put you out or ask for a lot. That's
Yeah. Give me 1 second, and you hear like you hear like the crashing of a lamp and like blankets like like falling like off bed and like stumbling across, and he goes to like a pen and paper and he's like, "Daph, you still there?"
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, what's up?
All right. Can you do me a big favor?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go over to the office because I know I'll just get wrapped up in something. Can you swing by my place on your way in? I need you to take something over to the lab.
The forensics lab.
Yeah. I need some tests run on something. Not a body, an object.
An object. Well,
yeah, it's organic. It's organic material. I need somebody to tell me what it is, what it does.
Is it human oriented? You know, I can't bring that over there. That's
No. That would take a lot more paperwork. No, it's a plant. I need somebody to like.
Oh.
Yeah, but can you take it over to Bev in Tox or something?
You know, Bev hates me.
Okay, but
ever since I fucked her coffee order up, you know that she doesn't like a damn thing that I do.
That's why I didn't fuck her coffee up. She tell her it's from me, and she'll fast track it.
Plant fast track.
It's now she's gonna have a tricky time. Listen,
Bev.
I'll write you a note. I'll write you a note when you come here to take with you, so you don't have to talk to her at all. It's dried out, so it's going to be tricky to get anything from it. But I need somebody to tell me something about it. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have coffee brewing?
I do. You want to come over here in like the next half hour before I head out?
Yeah, cream and sugar.
Okay. All right, kiddo. All right, drive safe. Splash some water on your butt.
Click. He knows where you live. I'm just fucking with
All
him.
right.
Great. So you tell Stevie to meet you at your place, and he is en route.
All right.
And because you did not project any sanity damage onto your bonds, that bond is okay. What I need you to do, however,
is
Daphne,
way worse.
I need you to give me a roll. And what I need you to roll Let's see here.
I have lost so much
Kaiser
sanity
roll.
since we started this.
Give me a charisma roll, please.
A charisma roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. What's my charisma? Okay. I rolled a 52 under 65.
Great. So, because you were so convincing and you were so buddy with Stevie, your bond suffers no damage. And most likely, you will get what you asked for.
Okay. Phew. Oh, God, I didn't even know that was... Now I'm
Oh,
scared.
yeah. Stakes are raised. We cut to David.
So I figure right about then I'm like coming back into the apartment, coming from like a morning jog.
Nice.
Like,
Okay.
Sure.
So,
So,
Daphne, you hear you hear a buzzer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now...
Who's there?
I'll go and... it's 95. There's no like video component.
Nope.
Who's there?
it's Dave. I didn't think far enough ahead of how to get back in.
We cut to Dave. He's
I
like,
know. Ask him a question that only Kaplan would know.
I think it's just Kaplan, and I'll just buzz him in.
I know. Hey, Kaplan. If that is your real name,
I'm just gonna keep pretending to push the buzzer down so Teddy feels super useful.
he's not even talking into the
He's just yelling from on the porch.
He's talking into the coat rack or something, like a picture frame on the side
is
of
that really who you think you are? Yeah. Diana, give me another alertness roll.
This is like my worst stat. I'm gonna sleep for a week.
Oh no!
You may sleep until somebody wakes you up.
29 again. Fail.
Oh, shit!
All right. You are sleeping like a rock.
Someone get Diane. One of us should get Diane up. I'll go get her. Where is she?
Oh, yeah, she's in my room.
You're gonna send Teddy after me?
I think Dave would be like,
No, I'm already gone. I kicked the door open. Rise and shine, princess. We got work to doing. Come on, sleepyhead. Get up. Time to smell the eggs and bacon. Smell the fat back bacon, baby.
Diana full on like wakes up with a shriek, like she goes ah! And like she rolls over. She falls, like she, much like Stevie, I think, like rolls off the bed and lands with a kerthump on the floor with like in a pile of.
Just goes, falls off the nightstand.
Ted, what the fuck?
You want some Tiger Balm tea?
I don't know what that is, but no.
He made Tiger Balm.
Same answer.
Oh, your first answer was you don't know what that is.
Okay. All right. The second part of the first answer. Just no, thank you. I'm good.
Don't.
Slam.
Well, anyway, I'll have some out here if you want to try it, and if not, I think Daphne's got some coffee. Oh, by the way, Kaplan, we walk. You want some time?
Wait. Before we go any further, Teddy, are you pulling a full-on Kaz?
Yeah,
are you stark naked?
What? Oh no.
Are your clothes still hanging up?
Just his tiny whities are on.
He has like
so he's just in his dungarees.
No, he's still wearing long johns and he's wearing like long johns and like a sheepskin tunic underneath.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, this was my great-great-grandpappy's.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my!
Literally, it's made of his back
God.
hair.
Oh my God.
Diana,
Yeah?
give me a Constitution roll minus 20%.
Oh my God.
What
What
the
is happening
fuck?
to you?
I'm dying, y'all.
Well.
Help! The handler's trying to kill me. Constitution minus 20.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, I have to get under a 35. 30.
Wow.
Heck yeah. How you like me now? Handle that, Daddy.
Daddy.
I did not expect that.
Oh, I know. Me neither.
Diana, you feel this really, really strong smell. You smell this strong smell of cigarettes coming from the patio. And for a moment, you are like,
Oh, dear.
a cigarette would be really good right about now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you take a deep breath and you're like kind of sleepy state. You're like, that coffee? And the coffee overcomes your urge and you're able to push that down as you go in looking for a cup of coffee.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I know very well what my vices are. And I may have overindulged a little bit yesterday, but I have never wanted to get addicted to cigarettes because I've seen what they do to the inside of a computer. So, no thanks.
Let me do a little peek behind the screen here. You had about 3 cigarettes yesterday, which puts you in the bracket of starting an addiction. Had you failed that roll, you would be addicted to cigarettes. And in that case, you would have had to indulge in your vice at least once every 24 hours. While you indulge in that vice, you take a minus 20% on most of your checks. However, you cannot sustain willpower damage. So you're invulnerable to willpower damage. However, you take a minus 20 to your stats when you make rolls. If you do not indulge in your vice, you keep the plus on your checks. However, you lose 1d6 willpower points for every 6 hours you go without after the 24 hours. For every 6 hours you go, you lose 1d6 willpower.
This game is fucked up.
It is fucked up. Yeah.
Hey, Ned,
Yeah.
talk to me about this willpower, because I lost 1 point when we were coming back in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You did. Here's what I'm going to say. That willpower point, because you rested a full night, is back. You regained your willpower point. How much damage has everybody sustained?
A lot.
Willpower damage?
Actual damage.
Oh, actual damage. 2.
Okay.
I took 2 damage last time.
Okay.
2 also.
Daphne, Diana, and David, you regain 1 hit point from a full night's rest.
Okay.
Teddy, you had a medicine check performed on you in which your nose was popped back into place, but you did burst the capillary. So I believe you got 3 minus 1?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it 4?
You tell me,
1?
buddy. I don't remember.
That's right. Yeah.
Was that last time? I didn't even remember that.
That was last time.
So
Because remember, you bled all over the place. David popped your nose back in, and you were like, "Oh God!" It was bleeding all over.
Get a tampon up your nose.
So what? What? So I get 2 back? Is that what you're saying?
So you had 3 back minus the 1 for the capillary burst, so you get 2 back. However, a full night's rest is going to give you 1 more point back, but I need you to give me a Constitution save.
Okay, I can do that for you, Daddy.
Trevor really had a long day. Trevor worked really hard today.
Yeah, he did.
I did. All right, that is Constitution. So it's what's 6? My con times 5.
Yep.
Is 80. Yes. So it's a 67 under 80.
Great. So with the additional point from sleeping, what are you at now?
Now I'm at 12.
12 out of
16.
Great.
I'm a grandmother.
Whoosh.
You wait we cut back to you first waking up, right? At like 4 a.m.
Yeehaw.
to make this to make this coffee, this tea.
Yeah, I wake up to start boiling my mushrooms and tiger balm, and then I go back to sleep.
Right. So as you're starting to boil this tiger balm and these mushrooms, you lean to sit up, and you feel this dagger in your ribs from where your bruised rib is.
Feels
and
like a dagger.
"Oh." You're like, fuck. But you muscle through it. And as your morning goes on, that pain in your ribs starts to subside a little bit. And I dare say that when you take that first sip of mushroom and tiger balm tea, you gain an additional hit point back.
God bless America.
That's some good tiger balm tea.
Made in the USA, baby.
In my Mothman cup. Look at these Mothmen.
Oh,
All right, I'm ready to get back on the old dusty trail. I'm ready to get back on the old dusty trail, everybody. What do we think? Yesterday, now listen, I have seen a lot of wild things in my time. All right, the advent of the internet, okay, the Macarena, right? But I ain't never seen nothing like that. I saw that what we saw yesterday.
I feel like I look right over at Diana, and I just don't even know where to start.
Yeah, Diana, she pushes like this, just, you know, in the morning when your hair is a mess, and especially hers, because it's like, it's really super frizzy in the morning. Peek behind the curtain for the chat. We lost Trevor for a moment. Trevor, are you there?
Can you hear us, Trevor?
Oh,
and
goodness.
Trevor jumps off the balcony.
It's okay. Hold on.
On the way down.
Hold on. Don't. Oh no. Hang on, Trevor.
welcome
All right, hold
to
on,
the club.
Stand by.
When-
Let Kay do the work.
Yes. Do not say funny things until I put your link back in the chat, because the chat
For
couldn't
those
hear
of you
that.
new to our Critical Fail DM productions, you will know that it's not a Critical Fail DM production unless there's one technical difficulty per stream.
We are experts in technology, and that is all you need to know. All right.
See, I hate that. I hate that so much, because I work really hard to iron out all of our technical issues. You're back in, Trevor, by the way. And then
Where'd I go? I'm just in a
And then
strange
time and again.
land.
time and again, I am thwarted by what we in the industry call user error.
Listen,
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
the face of God.
Son of a bitch.
you're-
As my boss is fond of saying, the problem was between the chair and the keyboard.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
That's a backhanded compliment.
listen.
I forget what I was talking about.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, frizzy hair. So you
Can
go
I
ahead.
just
Go type
interrupt
that.
one?
Yeah.
If
Go ahead.
You're so good at technology. Why can't you lock our back buttons on our mouses? Okay.
Why can't you
That's
come to
all I
our
wanna
house and
know.
I've never done that
prevent us
before.
from
Anyway,
doing what we
yeah.
do?
Carry on. I'm so sorry.
Fix this for
Dive back
me.
in. Dive back in.
Okay.
The solution is the solution really is just to buy a mouse that doesn't have one of those. Like, my mouse has 2 buttons.
I'm gonna
None of them
break
do that.
my mouse.
Actually, 3 if you count the scroll wheel. Anyway, you see just like, because so full disclosure, Diana is, and I am regretting this more and more every time we play, largely based on my actual family. Like, she's kind of like a mix of my mom and my grandmother, who are both Puerto Ricans from New York. So like, I'm just picturing just the way that you see her. All you see is like this mass of black hair, just like leaning down over a mug that is like very loudly pouring coffee into it. And she like puts the pot down, and you just like, she kind of just moves a mass of hair out of her face, and you see her. She gives you this look, like a somewhat conspiratorial look over the crazy shit we both saw last night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a long journey to get to the end of that thought. Thank you all for going on that with me.
That's what we do. We are storytellers. This is all part of it.
Well, look, I think we got to get back in touch with Portman, because whatever it is he's sending us out after, okay, this ain't no street drug we're dealing with. Okay, there ain't nothing that can put demons inside people, like those folks we fought yesterday were. We're dealing with something beyond the mortal ken.
I think he knows. And he didn't tell us up front because he wanted to just see what we would do with as little fucking information as possible.
Bastard.
I don't know if there's anything new we could tell him, and I think that if we did, he would tell us to keep our mouths shut and keep doing what we're doing. Listen, I was up for a little while last night and I was making some notes. We got this guy Powell, who we know had it at one point.
Yeah.
We know he went missing from the same place that those two cops went missing.
Yeah.
Me and Diana explored that house. I don't know what more we could get from it until we find out what the fuck could possibly do that to a house. There was electrical damage. There was fire damage. Something clubbed that thing like a giant fucking troll.
Well, now, the explosion that you're describing, the damage you're describing, it rings so similar to, for when we first got here, Kaplan and I, we went over to Chinatown, look at that building that blew up. And it was exactly the same thing. It didn't look like an explosion. It looked like some kind of giant out of the old Norse poems, came down with a club and tore them all to smithereens.
That's okay. That's a good. So my question is, we also fucking blew up a building yesterday. Is what you saw in Chinatown? Does that look like what we did, or does that look like something else?
No, it looks like what you're describing. It looks like that old house just torn to bits.
Because I can't help but feel like maybe something else was going down in Chinatown and somebody took it out.
Well, maybe we should head back there, see what we can find.
And I feel really affirmed by the way that Ned is looking at me right now. And who? Never mind.
Wait, that building in Chinatown, was it actually still standing, or was there like a crater in place of where it once was?
Pieces of it, I suppose, but it's just like you're just, whole chunks of it torn to, like thrown across as if just picked up like a house made of Legos and dashed against the carpet.
Well, see,
like so many Death Stars.
Diana, you hear a clatter from the other room. Your beeper falls off the side table.
Did you mean Daphne?
No, Diana.
Oh, yeah.
That was what was flashing in your eyes.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold that thought 1 second. Well, first of all, that doesn't sound like what we were describing. Because the house that we saw in South Philly there were some parts that did kind of look like they'd been smashed in a little bit, but for the most part, it looked like a house that had caught on fire. It didn't look like something that had been like stepped on or exploded or anything. It looked like an electrical fire. I still think it was struck by lightning. And you all keep talking. I'm going to go. I think I just got a page. I'll be back.
All right.
And she whole arm sweeps her hair off of her face and like ties it back and goes to check out her pager.
You know the number all too well. It's your sister.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
The one who's sanity.
Yep. the one onto whom I projected.
A very dancer.
Everyone just calls her Cindy. She'll poke her head out of the bedroom. Go, Daph, is there a phone I can use?
Oh yeah, it's my kitchen phone right there. Do you need some privacy?
Yeah.
All right,
I think I
you
might.
You boys come out with me on a porch.
All right. I should fold up my things anyway.
I'll take
5
him out.
minutes.
I'll smoke another cigarette out on the porch while Teddy folds up his things. And David stands stoically watching Teddy fold up his things.
I'll drink a coffee, just like pinky up.
Did you guys? I want to see what TJ Lord Dragon just put in the chat. Hey Diana, I had a nightmare. You threw me under a bus. Wow, Cynthia, I have no idea where you got that. That sounds scary. I'm really sorry to hear it. Anyway. Yeah, I pick up the phone and it's 212-555-XYZA.
Ring, 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 ring. The receiver picks up, and it sounds like a pretty busy home. You can hear like kids in the background, and like a sports game is on. Ay, coño!
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, Sin, you beat me. What's going on?
Diana. Yo, everyone is looking for you. Where the fuck are you?
Whoa. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. Mom and Dad tried calling, and you're nowhere to be found. What?
Yeah. Look, I'm working. You know, I got stuff to do.
You're working.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard of a thing called family?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I happen to have one. I'm well aware. Look, what? Okay. Yes. Okay. Sure. All right. Sorry. I'll call Ma. All right. But like, what's going on?
Yeah,
There's gotta be something here.
That's all. We're just worried about you. Okay.
Okay. All right. You can tell Mom and Dad everything's fine. I'm just really busy saving America one cyber criminal at a time. All right. I know they really love hearing about the work that I do. Every time I go into all the details, they glaze over like their eyes are made of glass.
Mira, Diana, whatever. Okay, listen. You're the one who has to tell Mom and Dad. Okay, I'm done being your messenger boy. Like, you disappear for like 3 or 4 days, and suddenly you want me to be the messenger and get fucking shot by Mom and Dad?
No, I want to give you an answer, and you're the one calling me asking for answers. So here you go.
You know, you're supposed to be the older sister. You're supposed to be the one who's like in control and knowing what you're doing.
Okay, well, I don't know who made that rule up, but it wasn't me. And shit has gone places, and I'm just kind of being pulled along for the ride. All right?
Okay. Well, while you're getting pulled along for the ride, how about you tell Mom and Dad where you are? Click.
God damn it. All right. She'll slide the glass door open. Hey, it's all right. You can come back in now. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's
Diana, mark down on your character sheet that your bond with Cindy has dropped from a 10 to an 8.
Yeah. Dang it. But my sanity is still above my breaking point.
And that's all
Fair
that matters.
So take that, Sin.
And you know what? With that, I think we're going to take a quick break because that's a lot to kind of batten down. That
Come back for a hot second half.
Yeah, for a hot second half. Let's Campbell, what do you say? What are we doing for the giveaway this week?
Okay, listen.
Vanna White,
No.
tell us what they won.
So I don't know who else has heard. We got some very sweet messages from some friends in the Discord because the water in Philadelphia right now is poison. There was a spill and the water is contaminated, and my phone keeps like screaming that scary alarm sound every couple minutes.
Don't drink the water.
Drink it. So right now on Instagram, as ever, there's a picture of my face. And then the next picture is the dice tower that you will win if you win. Go to our Instagram post. Oh my God, Ned's gone.
No!
It's off the rails. I'm just going to do something crazy.
All right. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Okay.
We're giving away
Oh,
Ned's car.
away Ned's
Let's
car.
go.
All right, we'll fix Ned's feet over the break. Go ahead, talk about giveaways.
Comment on there what your beverage of choice is if your water was contaminated. So if you couldn't drink any water, now that means no coffee. It has to be a beverage that you can purchase in the store.
No Tiger Bomb tea.
No Tiger Bomb
Right.
tea.
Well,
Yes.
I was gonna say Tiger Bomb tea. That's not fair.
So,
Philly
it could be
United
fresh Philly
brew.
United beer. So comment your non-water beverage of choice on the latest Instagram post on our Instagram at Critical Fail DM. It's a picture of my face in this outfit, and we will see you all in 5 minutes.
Sounds good. See you
Bye.
soon.
Thanks, everybody.
Ned will hopefully be back by then. Love you. Bye. See you shortly.
Bye.
Ooh, a 3.
All right. While Kay is putting
All
Ned's
right.
stream back in, everyone do their best Ned impression.
Hey there, hi there, hey there, sports fans.
There it is.
So the thing you got to understand about humdingers is that they're really intense.
Now you know I'm rolling with disadvantage because I'm old.
Wow.
Wait, I got one. Hang on.
You
Ned, don't get too offended yet.
cultured swine. How dare
All right. I'm gonna
I'm
cast
telling every one of you off tonight.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Wow.
And
No
then
way.
All right, I
ca-
just
and then I'm gonna
now
cast
do
spiritual
weapon.
No love.
Wait. Trevor, tell me I can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn.
You can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn.
No, it's God damn it. I think this is a really loving activity, and I know that Ned looks like we just sang him happy birthday for 7 minutes.
I also know that
This would be
inside
really fun.
yeah.
No, I'm about to go into my number. Hold on.
I also-
Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane.
We love you, Nettie.
I was just gonna
I
say
can never do that
think,
good of an impression of cellophane.
I was gonna say, I think Ned knows that we're doing this out of love, but he's still gonna kill us all in retaliation.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, so you guys got a glimpse before we went on our break. You guys got a glimpse of what happens when you project on your bonds. It's real. It's real. It's what happens when you don't, you don't necessarily take the sanity loss. However, there are other ramifications that come when you sustain this sort of damage. So use it accordingly. Kay was smart. Kay projected it onto a bond because if she hadn't, she would have sustained a breaking point, which is not great. You don't want to hit your breaking point. You can, but like I said, there are ramifications for hitting your breaking point. And you can always improve a bond. Kay can always have a point in our campaign where she calls her sister and she reaches out to her and she tries to mend things. She tries to work things out. This is just a repercussion to her projecting on her bond. So the time is yours. You guys are in the apartment.
We should announce the winner first.
I have an announcement first, though, Ned.
Oh,
Because
dear, right. You know what?
we really threw you.
You go
off.
ahead and do that.
We threw you off by roasting you, but we do have a winner.
How dare I
this
get carried away?
walnut dice tray, and it is our friend Abster.
Hey!
Abster on Insta, and Abster, who has just been absolutely hyping us up. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Abster.
Congratulations, Abster. I will reach out to you on Instagram to get your information. Abster says, wait.
Wait.
And that will
Now-
be sent to you in 3 to 5 business weeks.
We will send. And also, we are now like halfway-ish through this campaign, and we still have like a number of episodes to go. As you keep entering into the giveaway, we're going to try and make sure that we don't repeat. We try and like make sure we distribute the gifts before we repeat, but we may very well have more prizes for you. So keep coming back. Keep entering the giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you, Ned.
So yeah, the time is yours. You guys are in the apartment. You have a couple of leads.
All right. Well, I think we got to get back on the trail here. All right. Pick up the scent.
All right,
Oh,
Diana
shit.
wants to get a house.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds kind of big and complicated. Look, I mean, all I'm thinking is that we were found at some random bar in South Philly last night by a couple of by a few really creepy looking guys. And that might happen again. And the next time it happens, I don't want it to happen here and for them to know where Daphne lives. So I'm thinking it might be a good idea if we just go find some apartment. I mean, we all have some cash with us. Just go spend some of that cash on like, first month's rent at just some apartment, some unassuming apartment in West Philly, where we can just make that sort of our base of operations. I'll make sure we get a good internet connection and everything. We'll be all set.
Why don't we call Portman? I bet he can hook us up with something, or maybe he already has something. Some drop, some safe house already lined up. We could just we could bunk out.
Call him up, get him on it, and we.
Because I don't know about you, my credit is below average.
Well, that's why we'd pay cash, because that's not really so much a problem. I do think it's a good idea to go to West Philly, though.
Is there any particular reason you'd like to go to West Philly?
I really want to learn how to pronounce
Schuylkill.
Well, I think it's it's kind of out of the way. It's we're not going to be
How do you know? What do you? You're
so much
from the Bronx. What you know about West Philly?
Not a lot. I just know that it's it's a little bit more out of the way. It's not quite so in the middle of everything.
Do we have any clues pointing us in that direction?
Anywhere in particular in West Philly you're trying to go?
No, I guess. Well, what did we hear? We heard University City, right? Sort of in that area is another sort of potential area where things are liable to happen. Look, we know the three parts of this city where these drugs are getting pushed. We know Chinatown. We checked that out. We know South Philly. We checked that out. We don't really know much about West Philly. I think we got some exploring in that area to do. So if we make that sort of the hub of where we're staying, I just think it makes sense.
Well,
am I wrong?
Look, frankly, I don't think it matters which direction we go as long as we're going in a direction. So if Diana has her heart set on going over the sky skill, then we should just, let's do it.
You hear a voice from outside on one of the balconies. It's Schuylkill, you asshole!
Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Can I
go Birds?
go?
Go Birds!
Can I roll the Delta Green equivalent of an insight check on Diana right now?
Sure.
I'm just it might be
Give me
me.
a human int.
You
It
feel
might
a
be
little
me.
sus?
I'm always sus. It might be that I'm an interrogator and I don't.
What do you mean you don't trust her? She only tried to hack into the Pentagon.
I did bad.
I successfully hacked into the Pentagon.
I
Fair
did
enough.
too
You're
bad.
right. I'm so sorry.
I got an 84 over my now 62. I'm too
Yeah, you can't really put your finger on it. It is suspicious. It's like, why is she so hell-bent on getting this apartment over in West Philly? It's not like you guys are going to stake out something and you could easily call Jack Portman and be like, this is what we need. Can you make it happen?
Wow. Sorry.
that was so cute.
I just wow.
Wow.
I just want to point out that Captain's dad. I just learned what the Schugel was, spelled Schoogle.
Oh,
So
Captain
the
Dad,
joke-
it's pronounced spooble. Sorry.
The joke,
Hype on Grace says happy trails on the Short Kill Expressway.
yes. For those of you who are not familiar with Philly geography, we have a river. Philly is a city largely between two rivers, the Delaware and the Schuylkill. Schuylkill is pronounced Schuylkill, but it's spelled Schuyllkill.
Unless you're from South Philly and then it's the Schuylkill.
The Schuylkill, yeah, you get that liquid UYL in there. But as we've touched on in this stream, people from Philly say a lot of things really weird.
Listen, I color with crowns.
And you,
Okay.
yes, they color with crowns. They dry their hair with tails, and they ride their bikes along the Schuylkill.
I went into this how am I going to do a Philly accent? That's so hard. And then I went back and was watching videos and watching Tyler say, "Did you see my emotional roller coaster?"
My emotional roller coaster. Check this
Okay.
John out, man.
Listen, I don't say John and I don't say water. I drink
Water.
water.
You don't
but I
drink water?
color with crowns.
With crowns.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to go down to South Street and get some
All right.
water ice.
Listen, what do we want to do? Do you want to go to West Philly and I don't even know where to begin? Start calling numbers on signs outside of people's houses, or do we want to call Portman, get somebody on this, and maybe by the end of the day it can be done and we can do something else?
I don't have a tremendous problem with calling Portman. I think, I'm a little wary of the fact that what we already talked about. Like he knew there was more to this than he was willing to tell us. He also had a bunch of men grab me off my bike back in DC and bring me here. So forgive me if I'm feeling a little hesitant about talking to him as much as we might need to. But yeah, I think we just need to check the classifieds and see just some place. We just need to find. We don't even have to stay there most of the time. I think it'll just be handy to sleep there, so we're not,
Mm-hmm.
so we're not coming back here and oh my God, now Tyler's gone.
Oh my
I know it was the back button for Tyler. I know it was the back button.
Guarantee
Anyway,
he hit the back
Well, all right. Well, listen.
yeah, you two go ahead.
Whatever we want to do, we just got to get out on the there on the highway. So let's just make a decision. So we got two paths before us. All right, we got two forks. Okay, the first fork is the salad fork, and you use that one first for your salad, and then the second fork is the
Focus.
Sorry. Right. Anyway, right. We got two forks. So we can go to Chinatown and invest and follow up on leads there, or we can go to West Philly and try to figure out this apartment situation. Maybe see if we can't pick up a few leads in that direction. Whatever you want. But we want to flip a coin. I got a mushroom cap. I can flip that.
Listen, no.
You want gills or skin? Call it in the air.
Gills.
It was gills. Diana's got it.
All right, now what did we determine what gills means? If I get it right,
That means we're going house hunting. First, I got somebody coming over here to pick up a sample of something I picked off of one of those bodies. I showed Diana last night, but I don't remember if I showed you guys. And I'll just show them this black flower. I'm gonna get my partner to come and pick this up and take this to the toxicology lab back at the FBI.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yes.
A pulse.
archaeology, forensics, or anthropology?
No.
All right. Does anybody have?
I have a bird whistle.
No bird.
Does anybody have
Anth-
forensics, archaeology, or anthropology?
I have forensics.
I have none of the above. No,
If I'm not mistaken, Daph, you already failed that check.
I did. That's why I now have a 53% in it.
I guess we'll never know.
You know what, Daph? Fuck it. Give me another roll.
With fresh eyes.
Yeah. The light
I
hits
think-
it just a little bit differently this time.
I got a 31 this time. Under my 53. Do I learn anything new?
Daphne,
Yes.
you look at this flower and suddenly you're like, wait a minute. Do you have a bookcase in your apartment?
Yeah.
You run over to the bookcase and you start to look through ancient histories. And you find ancient Asia and Europe. And you go in there and you start looking through and you find this picture that is almost identical to that flower. And you know that this is a black lotus. And it looks like it could be crushed up and used for something.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's being carried dried like that.
What is it? It is
You
what
don't-
I'm reading about
You don't know you don't know the scientific name or even the traditional name for it, but you know that this looks like a black lotus. You know,
what do
this
I know from looking at this? Do I know what black lotus was it used for anything traditionally?
As you read through this kind of document, you start to realize that
I'm looking specifically to see if it was used for psychedelic purposes, even like as a medicine for something, as a way to see visions of the future, something like that historically.
You know that sometimes there have been ancient texts as you read through what you're reading, where they have talked about the Black Lotus being added to tea, or the Black Lotus being added to food in sorts, where much like ayahuasca with the Native Americans, it has been a bit of an enhancement for a spirit journey. So it has Black Lotus has been added. They don't know if there's any, like, the writings don't say if there's any actual scientific evidence, but from histories past and what you're reading in these books, it's saying that that's what people have used it for.
And where exactly does it come from? Like, to where is this plant native?
They grow out of the ground.
The three regions that you're seeing it are India, the Asian islands, so the Philippines, Japan, Cambodia, and then you're also seeing it on the outskirts of Russia, where, like, right where the ice line actually is. So it's mostly in East Asia. However, you're seeing it almost creeping its way across the continent, from what the histories are saying.
Huh.
It's the elder beings at the Mountains of Madness.
Shit.
But again, you don't actually know what the traditional name is. You don't know, like, all you know is that this looks like a black lotus. You're like, I've seen lotus flowers before, and the shape of this is just a really, really deep shade of purple, like a black lotus. And like I said, when you look at it, you start to see that, like, those cultures in those parts of the world started to use it more as ayahuasca, as the Native Americans did, to help spirit journeys, to help visions of their gods, to help those sorts of things.
The fuck
Daphne,
did you get over here?
You seeing anything? You got anything on that?
Yeah. So I was wondering, I plucked this off of one of the guys we fucking killed.
Sure. Yeah. You don't have to be coy about it. We murked a couple guys last night. Yeah. Well, y'all did. I
I just want to stop and say
They were demons.
Sierra
at the
Berry
time.
said maybe the real enemy was climate change causing plant migration.
Listen, an invasive
Now we're thinking.
species.
A
Yes.
movie about plants trying to kill people.
Or perhaps the opposite of the White Lotus, and therefore a TV show starring Jennifer Warmage
Yeah. Abster said smoke it.
Oh God.
instead of Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh God.
Okay. That was a groaner.
She's gone.
Kay has left the building.
Come on
No,
now. Let's
but
not
I hit the back button on my mouse.
We got to get back on the case here.
Booker, where do you want to go?
Either of the places we're talking about. I just want to get back on the trail. I want to pick up the scent before it goes cold.
All right, you decide what you're gonna do. And I'm now with this information, I'm grabbing like a to-do list off of like a notepad on my refrigerator, and I'm writing a note to Bev, being like, hey, and all the information that I have about this that I just got from this book. And I'm gonna, like, at the bottom, I'm gonna be like, I owe you 1. I think I owe you 5 now. Yeah, and I'll just like leave her something cute at the bottom of it so that when Stevie drops it off, I've got a better chance of getting fast results. All right, you figure out where we're going to go next. If any of you need something to change into, my closet's over there. I'll be right back. And I'm going to leave them here and I'm going to go run downstairs to Stevie.
All right, I know she said it, but I should not be the one to make decisions about where we're going.
Oh my God.
All right, look, okay. Look, West Philly's a college town, right? Like, there's lots of schools over there. I'm sure there's got to be like 1,000 places, apartments that people are looking to put up cheap for students. We just need to grab one of those, pay them for a month in cash. Just, give them enough money so they don't ask any questions. I'm sure we have enough. We can make that happen.
Well, then let's get a wiggle on it.
Daphne, you head
Wiggle,
downstairs
wiggle.
and you head to the front door, and Stevie's there. Daph!
Hey, bud.
I'm here.
Yeah, thanks. I owe you one.
You got any coffee?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, stay right here. I run back upstairs. I get out.
Just bring him up.
And okay, all right. Come with me. Come with me.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna go
Not
up.
me
and
telling you
I'm
how
gonna,
to play your character. Sorry.
and I walk in, and I just kind of like, this is my partner Stevie, and I'm walking into the kitchen. And I'm getting like an FBI to go mug.
Yeah. You just hand him like it says Federal Bureau of Investigations. Like it's the seal. It's like what you get at the Christmas party. Yeah.
And I'll just pour him like black coffee in that. Listen, and I'll take a Ziploc baggie. I'll like rummage in some drawers, take out a Ziploc baggie. Are you right there? All right.
Oh.
Hey there, buddy. You want some Tiger Balm tea?
Do not drink that.
Fuck
Cleans
no.
you out real
Can I have
good.
another cup of coffee?
Yeah. I got you. I'm pouring him another cup of coffee. I'm
Right.
like, listen.
Yeah.
All right. This is the shit right here. I need you to protect this thing with your life because I killed a guy to get it. I'm totally kidding. But I wrote a note to Bev in there.
I see the paper. Yeah.
I wrote a note to Bev in there. Just give her this and then get her the fuck out of there. If you can, grab her a Wawa coffee on the way in. Cream and sugar. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
That's it. I need to know.
Okay. 24. Got it.
Got it. Okay, great. Yeah, drop that off. I think I know what it is. I wrote that on there. I wrote the like genus and species and shit. I need to know anything she can get off of it, and if she's like hella smart and she knows why in the fuck it would be in Philadelphia. Okay.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
All right. You need anything?
Listen. Jackson's asking about the case. He wants to know if you're going to be ready and. I mean, Wednesday's the opening trial. He wants to know if you're ready to go on the stand.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Daph? I mean, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Can you guys give us the room for a second?
It's her house, so you'd have to ask her, I think.
Yeah, come on. And I'll just grab him by the arm and I'll just pull him back into my room.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does he want to know?
Look, you said it, not me. He's just, he's a fucking piece of shit. He's worried you're going to get your period up on the stand and suddenly you're going to fucking forget about the entire fucking case.
We've got it on paper. We've got signed confessions. I don't know how the fuck else. How else can I wrap this thing up in a little bow for him?
Ask for me to be your litigator. Ask for me to ask the questions.
Stevie, I fucking love you. But what the fuck?
Well, I'm just saying.
How are you qualified for that?
Look, you can have anybody cross-examine you, right? You can have anybody do it. I'm part of that legal team when I go in there. I was there the night that you were busting those people. If you ask me to ask the questions, I'll frame it in a way that it just. Look,
all right.
Daph, I just don't want you to get fucking thrown under the rug here, okay? You know that they're trying to make it about them. They're uncomfortable with the fact that a woman made the biggest fucking crime bust in the 20th century. And and he's got like kind of this like receding hairline, and he's like kind of scratching at the root of it, and he's like, look, I just don't. I just want you to get what you deserve. All right. You did a lot of really good work on this. And I just want you to get what you deserve.
All right. I'll think about it.
All right.
All right.
All right, let me get this shit over to Bev because Jesus Christ, she's gonna fucking nail me to a cross.
Well, don't talk to her. Just I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I feel like I'm fucking flaking out on you in a
Look,
really
your
intense
clearance
moment.
is above mine. I don't know what you're doing. I can't know what you're doing. That's how this works. But listen, if you're in a bind and you need something, you give me a call. All right?
All
We're
right.
partners.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I'll call you.
All right.
Okay.
And he leads his way out and he looks at everybody and he goes, all right, be well, guys. And he kind of walks out.
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye, Stevie.
Fuck hell. Oh, okay. I need a cigarette. Can y'all give me like 5 minutes and tell me what we're gonna do next? And I'm gonna go walk out on the balcony and just like
Yeah. And you look down and you see Stevie heading to his car, his Crown Victoria, parked across the street, his black Crown Victoria, and he gets in and he pulls off, and he heads in the direction of the headquarters.
Mhm.
I'll go join Daphne on the balcony.
Great, Diana, give me a con roll.
What?
Oh, God.
Jeez. I thought you won against smoking.
I thought I did too.
I thought you won and it was over.
Well, I don't have a -20 this time, so. Oh no!
Oh no.
I rolled a 99.
Oh. Kill Daphne. Kill Daphne. Take her cigarette.
Nicotine patches.
Diana, you run headlong out the front door and jump over the railing.
Kaplan headshots her as she goes.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Hype on Gray says Diana ain't been to truth.org.
Diana, you feel the overwhelming need, the itch.
Oh, dear.
Really, really want a cigarette. You really need a cigarette, like right now.
Don't you show me my own damn face. I forget all of the rules you told me about this earlier, but I want to fight it, and I feel like I'm going to have to deal with some pretty hefty penalties. But I think, I think she really. Sorry, I'm adjusting my thing here. It's the 90s. Smoking is very, very common in the US. It's far more so than it is now. But she puts her love of coffee and computer hardware above smoking. Like she knows that it will, if you are sitting at a computer and smoking, after time, like the tar and everything builds up and just ruins your components. And she loves machines so much, and she doesn't want to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to fight it. I'm going to try to fight it if I can. If I've already lost, then I guess I've already lost. And here we are.
Right. So you're going to fight this urge. So give me a So we're going to bend against the rules of the game, because technically at this point you failed, and like that's the addiction taking hold. However, I'm going to give you one chance. If you can beat under your power score, you can withstand this urge again. Now that you know that cigarettes trigger you, you should probably stay away from them.
Sure.
That's my advice to you. However, so give me a roll under your power.
Power times 5.
Mm-hmm.
Kapow! Yeah, nailed it. 39 under 60.
Great. So you take a step toward that sliding glass door, and you look at yourself and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Holy shit. I got to get a hold of myself. And you go right to the coffee pot and you pour yourself another cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know
like,
my
I'm
vices.
just going to fucking throw some more caffeine in my system. So you throw a little bit more caffeine in your system and you're like, okay. Remember, you've got some documents on that ThinkPad of yours.
I do. That I do.
However, we cut to the balcony with Teddy and Daphne. And David, did you go out there too? No. David is standing cool in the corner.
You all right there, Sarge?
No, yeah. I'm all right. I just got, got a court date coming up that just will determine the rest of my future. That's all.
Well, I've never been to court per se, but I've heard that it is a place where peers gather, and so that doesn't sound too bad.
No, yeah, that wouldn't be bad if my peers didn't actively steal files off of my desk.
Have you tried booby trapping your desk?
No,
I can show you how to do it. It's pretty, you go.
No, I hadn't tried that.
Carry on.
No. I know we got people to be and places to go.
Right. Well, we need to come to some sort of decision here on. I mean, you're the leader of this little venture, so I mean, ultimately, I think call goes down to you. But we need to pick a direction and start going in it. All right. There are forces spinning out beyond our control, and I think that we need to stay on top of them before we lose ourselves and maybe the whole goddamn city.
I already won the mushroom toss, you hear from inside.
I'm trying to roll against my feminine rage. I think Daphne, just in this moment from like this conversation with Stevie, just being told again that I need to pull it together and lead under these circumstances, I'm just like violently angry about. And I'm like, one more man look me in the face and tell me to just get it together and do my job when I'm already like holding on to a fucking there's nobody I can talk to about all of this shit. And I'm just, like Booker is so innocent, and I'm like, I don't want to hurt my relationship with him, but I am like, walk away from me right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll go in and I'll get changed out of my FBI sweatsuit into my there's now a blood-stained white button down somewhere in this apartment.
Yeah.
A Sierra Berry says, I'm feeling the bees.
The phone in the apartment starts to ring, and Teddy, you get this really
Biggs too. Biggs Jasper says it.
Really overwhelming urge to pick it up. Give me a strength saving roll, minus 20%.
What?
A strength saving roll?
Mm-hmm.
Daphne's been putting nickels in the handset.
Then I was just going to take him out, and he little Christmas present to me.
Oh, wow. No, that's a 95 over 80.
Yes, so you go pick up the phone.
Okay. Hello? Are you going through a tunnel? What are you? I can't hear you.
Click.
I think you have the wrong number.
We got to get out of here. Diana says to no one in particular.
Teddy, you know that you can redial a calling number. You know that you can redial it out if you want to try that.
All right, I'll do that.
Hype on Gray, star 69. That's how I used to do it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ring, ring.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hi there, you've reached the Booker residence. I'm unable to come to the phone right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll try to get back to you when I get back from hunting. All right? All right, you take care now.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Well, shit, Uncle Woody. Okay. Shit, just leave or just stay right where you are. Are you there? Pick up the phone. But never mind. Just stay right where you are. I'll have Sam bring over a whole bunch of peaches and boiled eggs like you like. Just sit right there, and we'll get you set up. And once I finish saving the world, I'll come back to West Virginia, and we'll talk it all out. Okay? This is Teddy, by the way. Bye.
Click.
Chit.
That is what we in the business like to call being put in an inclement position.
Position.
So what's the plan?
Find a fucking apartment.
I'm going to West Philly.
We're going. I don't have a fucking car anymore. We're taking a cab. We're in a cab now.
Yep, we're in a cab. Cut
And
two.
now we're
Set a
in
cab.
West Philly. Yeah.
Okay.
Slam of the phone receiver, and then suddenly we hear a slam, and now we're in a cab.
Yeah, and then it cuts to like the camera angle in between the two front seats, and we see David sitting in the center, and we see Daphne on one side. No, Daphne's in the front. We see Diana on one side and Teddy in the back, and it's just like.
All right, guys, I got a couple of things I want us to acquire on in our beautiful new home when we find it. We need to get an internet connection. We need to get a phone line set up. I would really love to pick up a burner phone. I think that'd be a great thing to have. And also potentially a burner laptop, as long as it has a floppy drive, because because I got some things I want to look at, and I'm a little scared of them. I don't want them screwing with my 701C.
Would you burn a laptop? What use would it be then?
Well, same thing that a phone would be useful for if you burn that. So let's just get a whole bunch of fired electronics and we'll find some things out. All right.
I bet Portman can hook us up with that. I bet.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Y'all's lead. Carry on.
I bet you're right. So yeah, I like we in West Philadelphia, out of the cab. I just like I go to one of those little
Will Smith playing basketball on a court. And
wow, nice shot. Oh, actually, no, wait, no, we don't like you anymore. But
and it just on repeat shows the scene where like the four guys are like spinning him around amongst each other. And
yeah, get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Yeah. So then ignoring that, I go over to one of those little things that like those little newspaper boxes, and I just I pull one out that's like specifically, if there is a newspaper that is specifically like marketed towards younger like the younger college student crowd, particularly in West Philly, if that's a thing.
Today, student housing.
Yeah,
in
find me some
Penn campus area. Yeah,
perfect.
As you're looking through this, you hear ding, 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 and you see the trolley goes by. And
wait, did those trolley tracks actually ever do anything?
Absolutely. So the trolley stops, and
I thought they were just traps for cyclists.
The amount of times that I've been biking home drunk and have hit my tire in one of those.
I've seen it happen many times. Oh yeah,
anyway,
they suck.
That's funny that you said that. So the trolley stops and a couple of students get off and they start walking toward their dorms, and then the trolley heads down farther down Market Street. You look in the box and you find the essentially the early 1995's Craigslist. You find like the pages of options for student rentals.
Great.
You find a couple of things. You find 2 one-bedroom apartments that are interconnected with each other for a total of $400 a month. You find one 3-bedroom apartment that is $800 a month. And you find two 2-bedroom apartments that is $1,000 a month.
Let's just do those. I have no problem just doing those interconnected ones. I really hope that we're not going to be working this case for more than a couple days. Let's call the number.
All right.
A couple of 1-bedrooms. We'll set up bunks. We'll have sleepovers every night.
So you call the number and it goes to
On a payphone.
It's like ring, 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 ring. Hello?
Hey, yeah, I'm interested in this apartment you got. These 2 1-bedrooms interconnected. Listen, I want to make this quick. We could pay cash 1 month up front. What do you say?
1 month. Well, listen, I usually do at least a year lease. What's your credit like?
I'm paying cash. Don't worry about my credit. How about 2 months up front plus 1 month security deposit?
Shit. Yeah, sure. Okay. Cash?
Yep.
Fuck. All right. You're going to be at 2235. You want to come by 2235? Sorry, I'm watching the game right now.
Oh my God, fucking focus.
2235 Spruce Street. Can you make it over there?
Yeah. Hey, Daph, how long is it going to take us to get to 2235 Spruce Street?
From where we are, we can walk.
Great. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Daphne, that's a long walk.
I don't know where we are. I just thought we were.
That's like a 30-minute walk.
All right. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I don't care how long it's actually going to take. 5 minutes. I'll be right over there. My name's Diane. I'll be right there. Click.
Okay. Click.
I don't know where we are in West Philly.
And when we go.
We go there.
Yes, we go to there.
Yeah. So you guys drive over there, and you see one of these old Philly row homes, the 3-story ones, the Victorian ones.
Nice.
And the 2 rooms that you'll be staying in are at the very top. They're at the top of the thing. So you go in and you see this kind of like male pattern balding. He's got like a tank top and like a flannel on, and he's like, hey there. So you want to rent these top 2 1-bedrooms?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Hey, you're Diana.
That's me.
Hi, I'm Ned. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he puts his hand out to shake your hand.
Hey, nice to meet you, Ned.
God, it's Ned.
She puts out her waifish little hand into your what I presume is a frying pan of a palm.
Yeah, it's hairy knuckled Italian. He's got like this big old beer gut, and he's wearing like blue jeans, but they're kind of sagging a little bit. He goes, listen, I've never had anybody offer cash up front like that, so it's fine by me. We're just gonna go up there. I'm just gonna show you what's up with the building, and then we can go from there. Okay?
Sure. Let's yeah, you know what?
Great, follow me. So he turns
Awesome.
around and he unlocks the front door and he pushes it open, and it's actually nice.
Awesome.
It's
Okay.
hardwood flooring.
Okay.
It's 1995. The building was built only 20 years ago. So everything, all the crown molding on the ceiling is actually pretty nice. Hardwood floors, hardwood steps.
Sorry, did you say crayon molding?
Crayon molding? Yeah, absolutely. It's crayon molding. And
That means-
all the mortar is good. Like all the cement and everything. You head on all the way up and you start to see like a little bit of like leakage. You start to see like a little bit of staining in the walls, but you get to the top, doesn't feel that bad. You walk in, carpets are clean. You got hardwood floor in the kitchen. You have a small kitchenette, and you have the 2 bedrooms, and they're interlocked with each other, separated by 1 door.
All right. This'll do, Ned. Thanks very much for your help. I appreciate it. Think we're good.
Great. Well, listen, normally I sign a contract, but you're offered 2 months rent plus security deposit in cash. So I'm just going to take the cash.
Ned, I appreciate your discretion. And she pulls out $1,200.
Yeah. So he looks
All
at
right.
this $1,200 and he's like, fuck. And he just kind of like puts it in his pocket and he goes, Diana, it's been a pleasure. If you need anything, you got my number. And the shower, he looks at everybody, he goes, the shower, you want to leave it for about 2 or 3 minutes. It's going to take it to heat up.
Good to know. It's a good tip. It's a good tip there, Ned. Appreciate it.
All right. You need anything, let me know. He starts walking down the stairs.
Ned,
Yeah.
you know what kind of wood these floors are?
Floors?
Dad bait. This is dad bait, what you're doing right now. You are
Never
dad
mind.
baiting Ned.
That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
You evil human. No, so Ned looks at the floors. He goes, oh, yeah, no brainer. Red oak. And he starts
I knew you were going to say red oak. I knew it.
Red oak.
Red oak. So
Red
he
oak.
walks out and you hear the door slam behind you and you guys are good. You guys have you have 2 one-bedroom apartments interlocked. So you have a door separating the 2 leading out to the area. You are covered for 2 months.
All right.
Great.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
All right. What time is it?
You asking me?
based off the position of the sun and I can't see the sun because we're inside, but I don't know.
If I got up at 6,
I'm gonna say it's like 10 o'clock.
It's like 10 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah. Between like getting ready, getting out the door, cab ride over here, doing everything. Yeah, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
Well,
Okay.
all right. We're in West Philly. We have our abode. Where do you want to go next, Diana?
Well, I have some requisitioning to do.
Uh-huh.
And whether we want to do it in the actual mechanical sense of requisitioning, or we just want to go to like a B&H. Do you guys have B&H here? We got one downtown in New York. I go there all the time. I don't know if they're here in Philly.
What's that stand for?
What does it stand for, actually? I'm not really sure. It's B&H. It's a photography store, but they always sell electronics of all shapes and sizes.
Big and handsome.
And sure. Yep, Big and Handsome. Let's go to Big and Handsome, get ourselves a couple of some...
And honeys.
And Heinies.
I thought he was going to say Big and Hairy at first.
All right.
It's Big and Hairy, and we go there, and Ned's behind the counter.
Gray in the chat said, if you tune to 1060 a.m., they'll give you the time and the temperature.
Thank God for all of our Philly fans.
WOGL.
Yeah, right.
Lord, you're telling
Total traffic.
106.1.
Traffic's backed up. There was an explosion in Chinatown. There was also some strange man in a cowboy hat throwing shoes at people. Lord's telephone traffic.
So, we want to call Portman? I heard a crash in my house. Is that you, Booker? We won't call Portman? Can we call Portman? There's a phone.
Sure.
Here.
Yeah, I see no reason why not. So
you
requisitioning is like is a thing. Yeah, I need a burner phone, and I just need like just a laptop that I don't really care if it gets, if it explodes.
Can I throw in something else there, Diana, when you make that call?
Yeah.
Can you request 4 Kevlar vests for us?
Oh shit. Yeah.
If we can't get them from Portman, I might be able to get them from the squad, but worth a try.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. I hope we don't need them, but then again, I suppose they're the sort of thing that you put on and hope you never have to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Booker
point. All right. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I want. I'll leave it up to you, Ned, but I'm going to assume that I'm going to assume that we
Portman?
just that, but also that we just sort of hand wave over excuse me, getting the comm.
It's the water. It's poison.
While Kay recovers, I'm gonna hop away for a minute while I prepare Portman.
Oh no!
Ned has to go do some acting real quick.
Oh no!
Ned is classically trained.
You shouldn't have talked shit on those spirits, Kay. They're coming for you.
This happens to me once per stream. Remember, this happened during Madness and Mercy too. At some point, I will just like inhale a dust mote and like die a little bit. But no, I was gonna say that we'll probably like hand wave over, calling out the Comcast guy to come install our phone and internet lines.
I'll install it myself. They charge you like $60 just to go plug the thing in. But bullshit. I tell you what, I plug fucking internet box into the wall. Bunch of corporate pukes.
Teddy, I suggest that we do this in a way that will not require us to roll any dice. Because as we have established, none of us are very good at it.
Uh-huh.
So
I'll just try and climb a building
or
instead.
proper requisition, Kay. What would you like to do?
Oh, what's the difference?
So with calling Portman, you are just asking the handler to put you at his behest. If you do the requisition, you have to contact somebody that is in your bonds and risk damaging the bonds.
Well, you know what? I haven't spoken to. I'm in a bond damaging kind of mood today. Let's call Brandon over there in DC and see if the GAO can send us some supplies.
All righty.
Yay! I love hearing about everybody's bonds.
Let me pull up your
more personal relationships.
Pull up your top secret file here. Okay. Brandon,
Yes.
you say, yeah?
Brandon Lynch, the Diana Rebollo equivalent of Stevie Cartwright.
Ring, 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 ring.
With less sexual tension because he's gay.
Ring, 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 ring. Lynch.
Hey, Brandon, what's up?
Diana.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Oh man, I'm in Philly. I'm still in Philly. Remember that? That's still going on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's this whole Project Salamander thing. I already, I told you about it. Look, there's not a lot I can tell you right now. I still don't know whether it's important enough to float up the chain, but we need a few things.
I'm so sorry to hear that you're still in Philly. That's a damn shame.
Brandon, wait till you hear how they pronounce crayon in this town. It's the craziest thing you've ever fucking heard in your entire life.
How do they pronounce crayon?
Crown, like King Henry VIII and his crowns. I know. It's
Crown,
bizarre.
That doesn't even sound like crayon.
We're going to get all into it next time I'm back in DC. But listen, I hate to do this. But listen, I hate to do this. I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to get just a burner phone, a laptop, and
Lenovo ThinkPad.
Sure. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It can be some like cheap shit.
Right.
And 4 Kevlar vests.
Baby, you know that's hard for me to get you.
Yeah, I do. I look, all right, maybe you can do your best on that one. If we can't get it through GAO, there's probably other means.
Let me see what I can do. Maybe DC police can lend me 4 of them.
That'd be great.
Jesus. Donnie, you're going to owe me one.
Brandon, you owe me like 7, so we'll just tick it off the mark. But I'll put it on your tab.
Fair enough.
Clack, 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 clack.
Requisitions
Click, click,
in. Give me a delivery address.
Yeah. It's
2235 Spruce Street.
2235 Spruce Street.
Residential?
Yeah.
Roger.
Who's he?
Diana. Yeah, I was thinking about you the other night. I had a Long Island iced tea at the barn. Woo-wee!
Oh shit. I can't touch those anymore.
I wound up in somebody's house. I didn't even know who he was.
Lucky you. Lucky him.
Lucky me. I don't even remember. Right. Okay. Everything is in order. I'm going to send this through. I'll put it through the back channel so it doesn't look like you're requesting it. It's going to look like it's out of the field. Donnie, you got to be more careful about this stuff. I can't keep giving you this shit. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully this one's just going to be a one-off. It's, yeah.
Right. All right, you. I'll see you soon.
I sure hope so. I got to get out of here.
Smooches. Click.
Oh.
So,
wow.
from your understanding, Diana, you know that this is going to take about 2-3 days to get to you. These things, they're
Oh,
not just going
shit.
to come right through. They've got to be delivered. So, what would you like to do in the meantime?
Like to
Well,
sleep for 2 or 3 days.
Keep in mind, this is something that you can think about. You don't have to spend every single day doing something. You could burn a day or two, or you could spend a day just researching stuff. You can spend the day waiting for information to come in, right? You have a hot iron with Bev waiting for something to come back from toxicology. You also have these things waiting to come in. So
yeah.
That's a good.
Workout.
That's
you've
a
also
good reminder. I
you've
feel
also
like
maybe created a lot of heat in the past couple of days.
maybe you should
That's
lay low
true.
for a while.
Yeah, Rick killed a guy.
Yeah, I think that's
Rick
that's
threw
actually
urine at a guy.
that's a good reminder because I feel like I don't know what this like engine. I don't know if this is like the D&D engine to like
Of course.
tick off
They always
the,
be
like,
doing
mission,
something, yeah.
always be doing something, but it's I finding that harder to do in like a realistic setting where it's like
Right.
fuck.
Think about the reality of
Mhm.
life, right?
Mhm.
You ever tried to ship something out to somebody? How long does it normally take?
We
3
do
to
every
5
week.
business days, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a while for things to get out there.
3 to 5
True.
months.
Yeah, exactly. 3 to 5 business months. Right.
Yeah.
The other thing is like business hours, right? Remembering that business hours are not 24/7. They,
True.
you know, all of the
I know.
realities of life are very real in this game.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. You guys have a lot of stuff that you can do in 3 days. You know what I mean? There's a lot that you can get done. Just know that Diana's plan and the Kevlar vests, although that they didn't cost you anything, they are going to cost you time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Listen, I'm gonna make a proposal for how we spend our evening. Use fancy going clubbing.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
God.
Yeah.
So this place, when we were talking to these guys on 22nd and Annan, we found all this evidence of like other club drugs, and there's a chance we could find somebody who knows something about reverb if we go to this club Rumor.
Oh no, I feel bad for all the baby seals.
Wrong. Yeah, I would too.
Wait,
What?
that one lost me. What happened now?
Clubbing.
Oh my god.
I hate you so much, Trevor.
Oh, I see. I see. You're talking about places where people go to drink and dance and fuck.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Ugh.
through the wall at you.
No, Teddy, going to a club where people go dancing and occasionally indulge in some recreational drugs.
I've never been to a club before. Are they fun?
All
you know
right.
something, Teddy? I think I have not lived until I have seen you specifically in a club.
Do you think that is a beneficial environment for one such as me?
No. But I think you are a very mentally sturdy and stable individual, and you will handle it with aplomb.
Do you know, when I was 4 years old, I fell on an exposed rebar pipe. So yes, I am very tough.
You'll do great, kid.
I've had tetanus 6 times.
Well, then you
I'm a survivor.
You are sure to thrive in this environment. I'm sure.
Well, shit. All right. Well, you think we could take time off from the investigation to go trip the light fantastic?
To go dancing. To go dancing.
Go into the go.
Go into the go.
This is still very much a part of the investigation.
Oh, I see.
We might be able to come across some people who are using this thing that we're trying to hunt down recreationally. I'm doing a southern accent right now. Stand by.
You're fine.
We're drifting.
Stand by.
I keep doing it too. I keep switching over I keep switching into Boston.
But we got the rest of the day. I think I like out of character if we want to like burn this day, getting our house set up and like I need to grab some stuff from my apartment to bring here if this is where we're going to be staying and we need to like furnish our house a little bit and then we can like do a makeover montage and go clubbing.
Make base camp. All right.
I would also like to go collect some weapons and fun military murdery stuff from my apartment to bring, or from my base camp. I don't even have an apartment right now. I don't think.
We have two interconnected houses: boys' camp and girls' camp.
You sure
All right.
do.
I'll go get us some canned food.
How do I join girls' camp? I don't really want to sleep in the same area as Teddy.
Oh my gosh!
I'm an excellent roommate. I shared a bunker with my uncle until I was 16 years old. I am an excellent roommate.
He keeps peeing in a jar in the corner. And
that is so that no one can trace me. I told you that like 4 times.
Diana, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Uh-oh. So don't do it.
Your other sister is mad at you.
Oh fuck, not Sandy.
Can you do me a favor? Can you give me a charisma ×5 roll?
Sure I can. I'm not all that charismatic. I know, hard to believe. All right. No, fail. 71 over 45.
Okay. 71 over 45.
Yeah. Those dice were really good to me a minute ago.
The apartment phone rings. Ring, 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 ring.
Click. Hello?
Diana, it's Brandon.
Yeah. Hi. How'd you get this number?
I ran the call. I got some bad news. I can't get you them bulletproof vests.
What's going on?
Hold on one second, Brandon. He can't do the vest staff. We may have to go through. Yeah. Is it okay if we try to go through your office, your field office for that?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make a call.
Brandon, don't even worry about it. We got other sources for it. You got the but if you can do the burner phone and the laptop, that'll be plenty.
Yeah, the burner phone I express mailed should be there tomorrow. The
great.
laptop, I couldn't get you ThinkPad. Got you Dell.
It's all right. It's basically
Honey, I'm sorry. I know that's all they had.
It's gonna be okay. Listen, Dell gets a bad rap, but they're really easy to take apart, so that helps.
I know, but they fucking suck.
Brandon, you know me. I can do what I need to do with a potato and a couple of diodes. Okay, we'll make it work.
All right, listen. I'm gonna need you to do some hacking a little later, if that's okay. Can I give you a call?
Well, don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, sure.
Great. I just need you to look into a site for me and maybe find a name or a number. That's it.
Okay. Do you want to tell me now? What's the site? I can do it.
Hold on. And you hear like the receiver like kind of go down. Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Listen, there's a bouncer at this club where you're at. It's called Rumor. And his name is is John Atkinson, and I was really wondering if maybe you could get his info for me. He's registered through the site, so I know it's in the backlogs, but I can't access it.
Okay.
Clearance and all. I don't
Sure.
have that software. But if you can get me that name and number, I'd really appreciate it.
All right. Is this for official business or is this for unofficial business?
Oh, yeah. It's for official business.
All right. I'm on it.
Great. Love you, babe. Click.
Okay. Done. This
Yeah?
this stream is not sponsored by Dell, even though I have 2 Dell laptops on this desk. I have 2 Dells, an HP, and then this computer that is just, homebrewed.
Homebrewed. All right. What's up?
All right.
Anything interesting?
Just a potential lead to follow, actually. He wanted me to look into a bouncer at... Any guesses?
Something that feels relevant to the story?
It feels relevant to the story, and it's a club that shares a
Son of a
name with
bitch,
a very popular Fleetwood Mac album.
Oh, all right. Listen, I feel like I don't have the outfit that I'm gonna need to get through the rest of this day. So I'm gonna makeover montage.
If we are going to a club, I got you, girl.
You hear Britney's "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" in the background as you guys are like getting dolled up, and like Teddy and David
10
are like,
a.m.
Yeah,
at 10 a.m. They're like getting ready, and they've got their like outfits on, and they're like spraying cologne and like shaving, and Daphne and Diana are like doing eyeliner, and they're doing their shadow and their blush and all this sort of stuff. And then it's 11 a.m.
And then it's 11 a.m.
We maybe jumped the gun on this a little bit.
Damn it.
Oh shit! Yeah, wait. Okay, all right. Take it all off. We'll do it again later.
No,
It's,
we'll
just
do
not
it
gonna, it's
again
not gonna stay.
That was the
It is
trial
not gonna
run.
stay as long.
That was the trial run.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. If you guys want to fast forward to nighttime, we can do that. That's totally fine. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, I think so. I would probably spend some time trying to look into. If we're killing some time, I would probably do some research on this bouncer before we go to the club where he's going to be working.
Great. Give me your computer computer science check.
All right, we're switching dice again.
Do it.
No, 84 over 61.
What was the name I gave you?
John Atkinson.
Atkinson.
John Atkinson, like the Atkinson
Yeah.
diet, right? John Atkinson.
John Atkinson, yeah.
You don't see any trace of him. You might have to dive deeper.
Yeah. So okay. So I feel like I've been looking at like the site, like the site for rumor, and going through like the surface level stuff. But I'm like, okay, all right. So well, Brandon said I was gonna have to do some hacking, so I think it's time to do some hacking. So I'm gonna try to like see if I can get into their payroll or something.
You gonna push it?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna push it,
You're gonna push it real good.
Real good.
and it's gonna work. I get a 17 under 61.
Balls, yeah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna smack my microphone in triumph.
You start hacking away, and next thing you know, you've broken down the window. The window opens up, and you've got your coding open, and you're diverting through their server, and you break through the firewall. And the next thing you know, you see all the employees. You see how much they make per hour. You see their last 6 paychecks. You see their social security numbers, and sure enough, you find John Atkinson, 6'3", African American, super buff. Loves to frequent the neighborhood, and you realize that this may be your way in to the club, because you don't actually have any sort of connection to rumors other than that you're trying to get in there.
Yeah.
But you realize that you might be able to use this to your advantage. You see that on the publication, they are also a bouncer at multiple gay bars in the city as well. So that is their career. They are a bouncer among multiple clubs. So one
Which
night
one?
they're at
Woody's?
Rumors.
Boxes?
Woody's?
Yeah, Rosewood. Yeah, so they're at like they bounce around between Woody's. They bounce around between Eye Candy because that's what it was before it went out of business. So they bounce around between like a bunch of different, gay bars as well as the nightclubs in the city. And for being somebody so built, they have an easy time getting a job. However, you also find a trace in there that links to a chat room that is connected to a user. Give me 1 second.
As I'm hacking my way, I'm like, yeah. Oh, well, hello there, Mr. March here. Let's have a tea party. All right, come here.
Oh shit! Yes.
God, that's
If anybody wants to blush, go to the link that a Sierra Berry posted that says Daphne and Diana.
What is Brandon's username?
For like just I don't think I came up with an alias for him.
You didn't. That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You got Smudge. Smudge part of your backstory.
Yeah. Smudge part of my backstory. Toofy is mine. I'll have to come up with something. Let's just like come up with a placeholder for him for now.
Absolutely. So
Brandon
his username is placeholder.
141.
You see the velvet glove. _velvet glove with a 0 for the O. And that is the username that keeps going back and forth. You see a chat room where this keeps going back and forth between John Atkinson
and Brandon.
And you see that right away and you're like, you dirty fucking dog. You're like, that this is Brandon trying to get his way in.
They've been chatting. Online. Oh, well, who thinks Philly's a shit town now?
Oh, that's funny. I think that's funny.
All right. I'm not going to break into that chat. I'm going to let them have their privacy and maybe hang that over his head later. But yeah, I'm just going to tuck that away back in the old brain box.
Great. All right. Anything else?
I would like to, when we're getting settled, take a quick tactical analysis of the area, entrances, exits, escape routes.
Absolutely.
How thin our walls are.
Yeah.
Our neighbors.
David,
Do I have to kill anyone?
God damn it. David, watch TV.
David, you don't hear anybody downstairs below. So you assume that they're either at work or they're at school, whatever it may be. You do know, you walk around and you start tapping the walls. You're like knocking on them and you're like, plaster. You're like, they are solid. They are solid fucking walls. Nothing's going to be able to hear you. You look around. You trace 4 different windows. You see that there's a fire escape attached to your back window in the kitchen. So you start marking out exit strategies. You look down. The fire escape leads with the ladder down to the first floor all the way down. So you could easily jump out, use the fire escape to get all the way down to exit to the street. There is a gate that leads from the back alley to the street area. There's a lock on it. You're guessing that that's used by whoever has the key in the first apartment or the second apartment. Maybe your guy Ned didn't give you the key yet. Maybe it's en route. So maybe it'll come with like a letter saying that you're renting for the next month. You also know that you have 2 windows in the front of the building that see out to the street on the 3rd floor. So you can get a good view from like the sidewalk, the street, whatever you need to see. You're in a pretty defendable position.
I'd also like to do some James Bond shit and take like a hair and like put it on all the windows.
Yes, Dr.
Like,
No.
Oh, cool.
So like if
Wow.
when we're gone, I'll know if anyone tries to.
Wow.
Shit.
Tyler, go ahead and take an inspiration. So the next
Yeah.
roll
All
that
right,
you want,
all right.
you're gonna
Well
add
deserved.
you're gonna not only because you did that to defend your friends, but because you made a Dr. No reference.
Tyler,
What a
David,
spectacular piece of shit that movie is.
how dare you? How dare you? David pulls out his binoculars, and on the shores of the Schuylkill River, we see Ursula Andress emerging from the water in her white bikini.
He
With a
looks
knife
at
on her
everyone
hip.
and goes,
Oh my god.
I'll be back in a few hours. And he just takes off.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Sean Connery, and this is Dr. No. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So, David, you do that. You like start plucking hairs, and you're like laying them across things. Does anybody see that?
I imagine it'd be hard not to, unless he's only doing the men's quarters.
I think I would like tell him as I was doing it too. I'd be like, now we can go out these doors. Just let me know. Or these windows. I want to make sure no one gets in while we're not here.
That's
All
really
right.
good.
I think I saw that in a movie once.
Where do you think I got it from?
Clever girl.
See
So-
that lady climb out of the Schuylkill?
So we cut to nighttime, and
What kind of club is Rumors? Like, what kind of music did they play?
Right. Is this Ned has this kid tell us.
Might I know this from when I was looking on their website and seeing like who might have guested recently, or like what the vibe is? Because I'm either gonna be in my element or really out of place, depending on the answer to this question.
you see that 90s rave and techno punk is what's played.
That sounds like Kay's jam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
You see that Sandstorm is played every 4 hours. Like that's the type of place this is. It is
There is no way.
ready to
There is
rock.
no way Sandstorm was out yet. But I bet this place. I bet Men at Work stopped here. No, Masters at Work stopped here at some point. Yeah.
Absolutely. You see that some people are like super, like there's like pictures on the side of like full leather, and then there's a like for like leather night, like Blade kind of style night, like all sorts of shit like that. And then you see one night where it's just like bubblegum pop kind of like disco rave. There's all sorts of different nights. You see tonight is like 90s rave, like
Nice.
yeah, like ecstasy dropping, losing their minds, rave night.
Perfect.
What fresh hall of debauchery is this?
Are we there?
Yeah, you guys can be out front. You want to be out
The
front?
research was
I
like a
really-
flashback.
I really want to hear what everybody's wearing to the club.
So the car parks right out front of the club. And I imagine that like Diana gets out and she throws the keys to whoever's doing valet. And like they like grab like this young guy.
This is
like,
happening
grabs
in
the
slow
keys.
motion. There is music playing underneath
Absolutely.
this. Yes.
Yeah. And Diana walks out. Diana, what are you wearing to the club tonight?
Oh, what indeed. I think we had like a thrift store montage of just going and getting like the most gaudy, brightly colored. Like me and Daphne got like, goodness, I keep smacking my mic tonight. The 90s. We're wearing like hip hugger jeans that have like bright stripes on them, like lime green everywhere. Just
I
like
can't wear this. I can't wear this. That I'm gonna look crazy.
Wow.
I'm
Daph,
34 years old.
You're gonna fit right. I'm 35. You're gonna fit right in. Look, this is for people who are gonna like. It's all about the enthusiasm. We're not here because we're gonna be the youngest, hottest people there, and in fact, that's probably better because we're not gonna get hit on by all the 23-year-old frat boys.
I don't think you get hit by the 23-year-old frat boys in a gay club anyway.
Oh God.
Good. You know that too.
Cut back to.
Yeah.
Diana, what are you wearing?
So I think like she's there. We got like chunky boots. We got like big old chunky boots. Either I'm thinking, well, maybe if we're feeling like we want to be a little bit more subtle, we can do like the hip hugger jeans instead of the like fishnets and short shorts.
Yeah.
Although I think Diana would probably be going for the fishnets and short
Yes.
shorts.
Diana's in fishnets and short shorts.
Yeah. And like
the crop top with like
crop top and jacket. Yeah. Everything gaudy, brightly colored. Hair up in like fun buns, you know.
In the fun buns, yeah. Daphne.
Well, I would have made a real case for you to just let me wear the cool boots, but like I would have made a real case for like just let me wear my high-waisted jeans and like a wife beater. I don't know how like Diana would feel about like this is like the club. I haven't been to a club in a really long time.
Yeah, no, okay, we can make this work. We'll make this work. We'll put the jeans and we'll just give you we'll do like the baggy. We'll do the baggy look for you. We'll put like the high-waisted jeans. They're gonna have to be brightly colored. I think we might have might even have to be. I'm sorry in advance for this, but we might have to put you in camouflage.
Camo.
If you're going baggy, it's kind of the direction that you're going in, or maybe just it might have to be camo. The pants might have to be camo.
Daphne,
I'm really sorry, but if you do that, then we can. If you do the camo pants, the baggy camo pants, then we can get you like a nice baggy like band T-shirt, and you'll blend right in.
Daphne gets out, and
and some like we'll have to get like some like bangles on your wrists.
All right.
Daphne is so uncomfortable. But Daphne gets out with a high ponytail. She has camo cargo pants on and a oversized Alice in Chains band shirt from 92. And she's like walking up and she has like the round glasses. Like, even though it's nighttime, she wears her sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
David?
So I'm in like my like long black sleeve t-shirt, like black cargo pants, and I'm like, I'll be right back. And I walk in like a store and I come out
1 second later.
Same exact outfit with just like a glow stick necklace.
Sorry, you have to pay for that. Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
How do I look?
And then Teddy.
Teddy I am wearing my park ranger dress uniform.
Mira?
Yep. So it's just that nice forest green jacket, all my little patches and medals all over it. I look rather smart.
And I give him a little glow stick bracelet that I picked up, and I'm like, here, this will finish your look.
Goodness gracious me, that's helpful to see in the dark.
You need to pay for that too.
You know,
Sir.
Sorry.
I wasn't sure about the whole park ranger outfit, but with the glow stick bracelet, it actually kind of looks like you're going for sort of an ironic thing. Like, I think maybe you might be able to pull this off.
I'm ready to sin.
That's the spirit.
You all walk up. The valet like looks at you guys and goes, takes all kinds, and like gets in your car and like drives it off. And you walk up, and sure enough, Diana, the 6 foot tall African American is standing there, and he goes, IDs.
IDs.
What?
Okay, so I haven't been thinking about Brandon's username, but he has an alias, which for right now I think I'm just is his alias is just going to be placeholder for now. And
the
what
velvet glove.
Yeah. Well, we are here. Well, hold on. Let me take this back a little bit. Well, we're here because placeholder sent us.
You see his eyebrows like kind of perk up, and he goes, "All right, you got a name and number for me?"
You mean placeholder's name and number?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. He's a very, very, very dear friend of mine. So I'm gonna give you my name and number. You talk to me, okay?
Okay. And he takes out he pulls out like a little like pad, like a little sticky pad. And he's got like a pen.
My name's Diana, and my number is. I give him a 10-digit number. Yeah.
7.
555. 5555.
Yes.
And he just goes, "Pleasure to meet you, Diana. Looks like you're on the VIP list tonight. You and 3 guests, yeah?"
Wow,
As
that's
I
convenient. That really
so I think I take the little sticky thing and I'm writing my number on it and I give it back to him. And as he's saying this, and I just I put it back in his hand and I sort of run my finger along his palm and I go, "Velvety soft."
And he unhooks the velvet chain and he moves it aside for you 4 to walk in, and you just hear a bunch of college women just being like, "Oh my God, we've been waiting here for hours!" Like as 4 of you mosey on into the club, and that is where we will call it.
Yay!
We gonna be pumping next week, everybody.
I have to strongly propose that we all come in our club gear.
I think you all should.
Yeah, we gotta be club. We gotta be club kids next week. Okay,
Absolutely.
fair enough.
Hey, absolutely fantastic job. You are taking the fastballs and you are hitting them with every pitch.
I would just like to say my neon string bikini is at the dry cleaners. It will not be ready for next week.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Got
They told
it.
me at least 2 weeks.
However, your lime neon kilt will be.
I forgot about that one.
Hey, everybody, thank you so much for coming and checking us out tonight. We love having you here. Again, we are so grateful, and we cannot do what we do without all of you and all of you being a part of this community that we create. So yeah, thank you so much. Congratulations to our Dice Tray winner.
Yay! Thanks for all the new folks who stopped by.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of new people tonight.
Thank you so much for checking us out and having a good old time. And on behalf of our grand old DM, take your evening and your sanity checks with advantage, and we will see you here next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye-bye.
See you next week, everybody.